It is our final MLB The Show regular season game of the year, of the season, and we are down at SunTrust Park between the New York Mets taking on the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast booth. And this one, I'm Josh Wright doing the play-by-play. And this was originally supposed to be a doubleheader between the Mets and Braves today to decide who is going to the playoffs. Pretty much if either team swept, say like the Mets swept, or if the Braves swept, then if it ended up in a sweep, then either Braves or Mets, one of the Braves or the Mets would end up going to the playoffs, and then the Diamondbacks would make the playoffs also. However, the season or the doubleheader ended up in a split, so both Mets and Braves made the playoffs in real life. I was originally going to have this be like a game that kind of decides who makes the playoffs for my playoff series that I'm going to do on MLB The Show. However, since the doubleheader has already been played and the series ended up being split, so the Mets took game 1 and the Braves took game 2, this stream pretty much means absolutely nothing. So, but I'm doing it just because why not? It's something for me to do. It's a Monday night game. If you think of it, it's kind of a makeup game because I didn't do a Sunday night game last night. I was originally going to do Giants and Cardinals, but when I got home from work, I was very exhausted. So, we're doing Braves and Mets today. Lindor flew out to left field for out number 1. I could not use the second baseman that they used. I was trying to use the game 2 lineups, and the Braves one is good, but for the Mets, they used a second baseman, and I don't have access, and he wasn't on the roster, so we're using Lindor today. We're going to pretend he's playing. And so, yeah, Lindor's in the lineup. Hopefully you guys are excited about that. Here's Jose Iglesias. 1 ball, 2 strikes to him. Grant Holmes on the mound for Atlanta. Take a look at the Mets, though. I mean, you got to tip my hat, though, to both the Mets and the Braves. The Mets, they've been the hottest team in baseball since May. And then the Braves, even though they've been dealing with injuries all year, they were still able to make the playoffs for, I think this is 2018, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, the 7 straight years of making the playoffs for the Braves. So, yeah, I got to tip your hat off to both teams. 2-2 pitch to Iglesias. It's fouled off. Trying to find the promo. Why can I not find the promo? Hashtag on the Discord.
That's a ball. Take your base.
There we go. So ball 4 to Iglesias. And now bring in Brandon Nimmo. First pitch to Nimmo, taken for a strike. Are those his 2024 stats? No, they're not. 2023 stats. Iglesias is the runner at first, 1 out. I just realized this is the first game we've done here in Atlanta. We did our Braves game earlier this year. We did a Joey Gibbs video with him playing against the Braves in Atlanta. But we never did a simulation game in Atlanta. So, yeah, this is our first simulation game here in Atlanta. There's a fly ball to right field. Catch is made by Jorge Soler. That is out number 2. So 2 outs now. They'll bring in Pete Alonso. Might as well show up or bring up the 2024 Mets stats and the Braves stats. Pete Alonso, 160 games, 34 home runs, 88 runs batted in. We talked about it in our Mets and Phillies stream that we did a couple weeks ago. You know, what is the Mets' plan with Pete Alonso? heading into 2025, since he will be a free agent at the end of the year. Mets fans, what do you guys think? Do you want to bring him back, or do you want to move on from him and have someone else be the everyday first baseman in the Queens? Pete Alonso flies out to center field. And just like that, we are heading to the Braves half of the first inning. I do want to clarify, this stream means absolutely nothing. One, it's a video game. Jose Quintana's on the mound. That's not why this stream is meaningless. Nothing to do with Jose Quintana. We love Jose Quintana. But, you know, again, the doubleheader's over. The Mets won the first game. The Braves won the second game, and the Diamondbacks are out, so... yeah, there's nothing I can do. So, the playoff bracket, how it's going to go. Let's see real quick. I got the bracket pulled up on my phone. So, the American League side, Harris takes a strike, 1-1. You got the Houston Astros hosting the Detroit Tigers, which is going to be a really fun series for me. And then... you have the Kansas City Royals taking on Baltimore. Winner will go to the Bronx and take on the Yankees. Winner of the Astros-Tigers series will play Cleveland. And then, so, the Mets got the number 6 seed. They will play the Brewers. Winner of that series will play the Phillies. And then the Braves will head to San Diego to take on the Padres. And the winner of the Braves-Padres series will take on the Dodgers. So that's the bracket. I'll probably have like a little... I'll probably post the bracket in my community poll or community page here on YouTube. And I'll probably kind of go over what series that I want to do my live streams with, because as much as I would love to do all 4 wildcard series, that's hard for me to do. I tried doing it last year, and I literally gave up, I think, after all of the game 1s, because, again, 4 series with just one guy, and then also with the schedule that I have, you know, with school and work, it's going to be really hard for me to do all 4 postseason series. So what I might do is I'm going to just have one American League wildcard series, and I'm going to have one National League wildcard series. And what I'm going to do is that I will vote, or I'll have like a poll on YouTube, and you guys can kind of vote for which series you guys want me to follow. Like, say, for example... Tigers and Astros, for example, in the American League, and Royals, Kansas City, Baltimore. Whichever series has the most votes, obviously that's the series we will do. And then heading into the division series, like say, for example, I do the Tigers and Astros.
Ball 3.
We will just follow that team to the division series. Like we'll do... whoever wins the Tigers-Astros series in Cleveland, and then kind of the same thing with the National League, like
Ball 4, first base.
Whoever wins the
designated hitter.
Ball 4 to Ozzy Albies. So whoever wins, like the Brewers and Mets series, and then the Padres-Braves series, like whichever, I'll do a vote for those series also. And then, like, whoever comes out on top, obviously, that'll be the division series we do. So then we'll follow it to the ALCS and then, of course, the World Series. So that's kind of an idea that I'm having for the playoffs. Or we just do one side, like we just do all the American League this year, or we do all the National League. I don't know. I'll think of something. I'll think of something to do. Because obviously I do want to do like postseason live streams on this channel. Not just, you know, the regular season stuff. I'm just talking to myself right now, but anyway, Marcell Ozuna's up next, 2-1 pitch. Circle change outside, ball 3. Ozuna hits one to left center field. Coming in to make the catch is Harrison Bader. And that is out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first.
There's a look at the Braves lineup for you real quick. And then that'll bring in Matt Olson hitting 283 in 2023. He hit 247 this year. 29 home runs, so a lot less compared to what he had in 2023 with 54. Had 25 less home runs this year than compared to last year. Fastball outside, ball 1 from Quintana. Jose Quintana, pretty much a veteran left-handed pitcher, journeyman left-handed pitcher. He's been with the White Sox, Cubs, Angels, Pirates, Giants, Cardinals, and the Mets. Took a 2-year deal with the Mets heading into 2023. A 1-2, there's a grounder to third. Iglesias' throw to first will not be in time. So that will be an E5. On Iglesias, that will bring in Jorge Soler. With 2 outs, here's the pitch from Quintana. That curveball, strike 1. I almost thought he was thinking fastball there. Or I was thinking fastball there. A 1-2 to Soler. Struck him out.
Leading off to the net, the designated hitter.
Soler strikes out to end the inning. We head to the top of the second. Score is scoreless first inning. We head to the second. Starlin Marte, Taylor, and Harrison Bader all due up. Marte hits one in the air to center. Back goes Harris at the wall. And that's out number 1. Bit of an overcast here in Atlanta.
The center fielder, number 44.
A doubleheader because, with the hurricanes going on, Game 2 and Game 3 of this series end up being canceled, or it got postponed. So we have the doubleheader today. The Mets, who had an amazing comeback win in Game 1, and then Game 2 was pretty much meaningless for the Mets because, they won. So it will be the Braves and the Mets head into the playoffs as the Braves won Game 2. And that is another infield single. Almost looks like an error caused by the shortstop. We're going to take a look at that again. It deflected. Oh, never mind. That was Ramon Laureano. Off his glove. He tried to come in and make this nice play. Try to come in, make a diving catch. However, it didn't even hit his glove. It just hit him on the wrist there. So that will be the first hit of the game for the Mets. With Tyrone Taylor coming up. Runner's going, throw down by Murphy. He is safe. And a stolen base for Harrison Bader. That is into right field. The base hit. In to score is Bader. Never mind. They're holding him up at first. Or at third.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
First and third, one out. For the Mets here in the top of the second, that will bring in Acuna. Double play, ball one. Got them both. A 6-4-3 double play ends the top of the second. No score. Heading into the bottom half of inning number 2. Drinking a flat Dr. Pepper right now. Laureano hits one foul. It counts to 0-2. I'm going to go get me some water here in a little bit. 0-2 to Laureano. That is low, ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Laureano, I believe he came over to the Braves in a trade, if I am correct. Laureano, starting off the year in Cleveland, was designated for assignment. And now he is on a playoff team with Atlanta. There's a base hit in the left field. First hit of the game for Atlanta. Third guy reaching first base for them today. And now bring in Gio Urshela. Another guy I brought over to the Braves at the deadline. Started off the year in Detroit. And now he is the third baseman in Atlanta. Filling in for Austin Riley. Again, this Braves team dealt with quite a bit of injuries. Acuna's out. Spencer Strider, their ace, is out. Austin Riley's out for the rest of the year. Seems like Ozzie Albies dealt with some injuries for a little bit. It seems like the two main guys on the Braves that stayed healthy this year were Matt Olson and Marcell Ozuna. Urshela rips one into left field, back at the wall, and Nimmo tracks it down for out number 1.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Brandon Nimmo tracks it down for the first out. That will bring in Sean Murphy. This is the third former Oakland A on this team. Fastball fouled off, 0-1. Runner at first. 1 out, bottom of the second. Here's the pitch from Murphy. That's fouled off. Or to Murphy, I should say. Sorry, this has been a long day for me. Had class. Had homework. Radio show. Murphy hitting into a double play to possibly end the inning, which he will not do. Luckily, though, for the Mets, they get the force out at second for out number 2. And now bring in Orlando Arcia. Looks like he's either blinking or winking. He's trying to do both in that profile picture. There's the grounder to Acuna playing second. And just like that, we played 2 full here in Atlanta. Score is 0-0. Scoreless after 2 here at SunTrust Park, home of the Atlanta Braves since 2017. Luis Torrens leads off for the Braves, or for the Mets, sorry. Francisco Alvarez played game 1 of the doubleheader, so Luis Torrens will play game 2. Just like for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud caught game 1, Sean Murphy's catching game 2. There is a strike from Holmes, counts 0-2. Grant Holmes dealing with a fastball, a cutter, and a circle change here tonight, or here today. Oh, yes, today, same thing.
Ball.
One, two to Luis Torrens. That is a fly ball to left. Right under it, making the play is Laureano. That is the first out here in the top of inning number 3.
Now that shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
One out. Here's Lindor, 0 for 1. He too flew out to left field his first time up. Lindor, this is a hot take, but if Shohei Ohtani wasn't in the National League, Lindor could probably be the MVP this year. However, it is going to go to Ohtani because, I mean, he was fantastic this year, but really though, if Ohtani didn't exist, he wasn't in the National League, Lindor would win Rookie of the Year. Or not Rookie of the Year, MVP. He would win MVP if Shohei Ohtani wasn't in the league. 1-2 to Lindor, fastball up high, ball 2. Sorry again, this has been a very, very long day I've had. Again, I've been up today since 6:30. There's a strikeout for Holmes. And Lindor is 0 for 2.
The third baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Drive.
One out now. That will bring in OMG himself, Jose Iglesias. Oh-2 pitch to Iglesias from Holmes on its way. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Grant Holmes. He now has 2 on the evening. We go to the bottom of inning number 3. No score here in Atlanta. No score down in Atlanta, Georgia.
The center fielder.
It's our Monday night stream game of the week. It's game 2 of a doubleheader between the Mets and the Atlanta Braves.
0-1.
Mets already won game 1, so we are seeing who wins game 2. In game 2, if the Braves win this game, they will clinch their playoff spot. Mets win. Mets get the sweep today, then the Mets and Diamondbacks are going to the playoffs. Though in real life, though, the Braves and Mets both won, so this game doesn't really matter. The 0-2 to Quintana. That is a grounder to Acuna at second. 1 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Didn't realize, or didn't even see that the top of the order for the Braves was due up.
No, too low.
1 out, here's Ozzie Albies. Hitting 280 in 2023. There's one in the right field. Nice play by Taylor, 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcel Ozuna.
Ball one. 1-0.
Marcell Ozuna 0 for 1.
Ball two.
Curveball, ball 2 to Ozuna. That's it down the line. It's 2-2. Ozuna strikes out and the inning's over. End of 3 here in Atlanta. No score.
Leading off to the net, the left fielder, number 9.
Brandon Nimmo, Pete Alonso, and Starling Marte all due up for the New York Mets here in the top of the 4th. We have done a lot more Mets games this year than we did Yankee games. How many Yankee games did we do this year? 3? And then for Mets games, we did the one against the Cardinals, the one against the Yankees, Pirates, and Phillies. And then this game. So we've done 5 Mets games this year. Nimmo slaps it foul, counts 1-2. Counts 1-2.
Ball.
To Brandon Nimmo, that is outside. Ball 2.
Full count.
Excuse me just a minute, fellas. Gotta support the stream real quick. Full count to Nimmo. That is up the middle, base hit. The 3rd hit in this game for the Mets.
Up next to the net, the first
And it's a leadoff single for Nimmo to start off the 4th.
Hook one.
Counts 0-1 to Alonso. Alonso hitless here today. Flew out to center his first time up.
Ball one.
Ball 1. That is caught by Albies. And the catch is made for the first out.
designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Ball one. Hike.
Struck him.
1 ball.
I'm out on. No, I'm just kidding. 1-2. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. I was texting somebody. 1-2, Marte. with a 1-2 count.
No.
Two to Marte. That is a fly ball on the right. Jorge Soler will come in, makes the catch. That's out number 2. Alonso is 0 for 2. Marte is 0 for 2. Marte is actually now bring in Harrison Bader. Center right field, Soler makes the catch. We did have 2 people watching, but now I think we're back to 0. Bottom of the 4th.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
The 0-2 to Olson. 1 away.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
One out, here's Soler. Jorge Soler, he's been with the Cubs, the Royals. He was then on the 2021 Braves. Then he went to the Marlins, Giants, and now he's back on the Braves. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Another strikeout for Quintana. That is his 5th of the day.
No. 1 ball, no strike. High. Ahoy. 1-2.
It's in the center. Bader makes the catch. Scoreless after 4 here in Atlanta. As we head to the top of the 5th, Grant Holmes returns to the mound for Atlanta. For the Braves, there is Tyrone Taylor. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for the New York Mets. Jesse Chavez warming up in the bullpen. Brian Snitker being a bit careful with his rookie starting pitcher. There's a fly ball on the right. Nice play by Soler, 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Being cautious with his rookie right-handed starting pitcher. Into center field, a base hit. Another hit for Taylor. That's another hit for the Mets. Nope, that's Acuna. A base hit for Acuna. That is hit number 4. For the New York Mets. It's in the left field. That's at number 2.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Counts 0-2. Lindor's up next.
Ball.
Hold up, what happened? Oh my goodness. Absolutely messed up my lineup card for the Mets. The 1-2, Lindor's gone. On strikes, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Urshela, Murphy, and Arcia all due up.
Leading up for the Braves, the third baseman, Miguel Urshela.
Ball. Ball 2. 2-0. Out.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
One out now. Here's Sean Murphy. Sorry, I'm texting my friend in the middle of the game. How professional of me. In the right field, Taylor makes the catch.
Shortstop, Orlando.
That is out number 2. That will bring in Arcia.
One, two. 2-2.
Counts 2-2 to Arcia. I apologize for the dead air. I apologize, I'm here. It's just, I'm here.
He's out.
There's a grounder to short. That is out, number 3. 5 full. Here at SunTrust Park. Score is 0-0.
The third baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Hike. No ball. 1 strike.
Count 2-2 to Iglesias.
Ball.
Ball 1. And Iglesias is gone, 1 away. 4 strikeouts now for the rookie, Grant Holmes. And now I bring in Brandon Nimmo. Here's the 0-2 to Nimmo. Fouled away. The 0-2. Fastball up high, ball 1. This very well might be Grant Holmes' last inning. There's a base hit down the right field line. Nimmo might be heading to second to throw in from Soler. Hits the cutoff man, and Brandon Nimmo will stay put at first. He's 2 for 3. Got a couple people tuning in. Brandon Nimmo getting a base hit. That's popped up. Alonso making the play. And that is out, number 2. I apologize, this is not the most offensive heavy game. Trust me, a lot of the games we've been having lately have been kind of like that. The Rangers-A's games we did on Thursday, that was not a very offensive-heavy game. As a matter of fact, I don't think either team scored until... Hang on, I got the game. Nobody scored until the 5th inning. Starlin Marte with a base hit. Over to second is Nimmo. It's 2-1 with 2 out.
Ah! 0-1.
In a center field, a base hit. Here comes Nimmo to the plate. The throw in from Harris. Not in time, and it's 1-0 New York. Harrison Bader with the first RBI late in the game. And that is it for Grant Holmes. The Braves will head to their bullpen. They'll bring in John Brebbia. He'll face Tyrone Taylor with 2 out.
Ball.
Ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0 to Taylor. That's fouled off. For those of you just tuning in, Game 2 of a doubleheader. New York Mets, Atlanta Braves. Appreciate you guys for stopping in, saying hi. Saying hi, saying what's up. As Taylor strikes out, however, the Mets take a 1-0 lead on an RBI single by Harrison Bader. Heading to the bottom of the 6th inning. 1-0 Mets. Braves have only had 1 hit in this game. However, they've had 3 guys reach first base.
Ball. No, that's a ball. Hoot. 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, Michael Harris. Enter the gap in right center field. There's a base hit. That's going all the way to the wall. The throw in reaches Acuna, the cutoff man. And the Braves have their 2nd hit of the night. Goes all the way to the wall. And now bring in Ozzie Albies. He may be little, but he's got some pop in that bat. What is it with little second basemen and having pop in their bat? Jose Altuve, Ozzie Albies. I don't really know how big he was, but Robinson Cano. Yeah, just a second.
The batter, the designated hitter, Marcel. Oh,
So Albies pops up behind the plate, and now bring in Marcell Ozuna. That's down the line. That's a foul ball. Ozuna 0 for 2. He flew out to center. He struck out. Circle change. Drops. 0-2. Well, I know my friend Prince Stupidity, big Mets fan, I know he's going to be excited because the Mets are heading to the playoffs. Braves fans are excited because they're going to the playoffs. We'll have 3 teams in the NL East to represent head to the playoffs. Phillies winning the division. Mets and Braves will be wild card teams. And then we'll have 3 teams from the West. Dodgers. Actually, no, 2 teams from the West. Dodgers, Padres, and, of course, the Brewers from the Central. 3 teams from the AL Central made it to the playoffs. Tigers, Royals, and the Guardians. And then, of course, Astros winning the AL West, and then the Yankees winning the AL East with the Orioles hosting Kansas City in their wild card series. Runner at second for the Braves, 2 outs. Here's Matt Olson. And a grounder to Alonso.
That's an out.
And we played 6 full heading to the 7th. I will be right back. I'm going to go get me some dinner. I'm going to pause the game real quick, and I will be right. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. Top of the 7th inning here in Atlanta, Georgia.
No.
New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Been live for 53 minutes. Want to take this time to kind of pay tribute to Pete Rose, the best hitter, the all-time hits leader in baseball. Pete Rose sadly passed away today at the age of 83. Thoughts and prayers goes out to him.
Two balls, two strikes. Ball three. Full count.
Pete Rose, a fantastic baseball player. I know some people may not be big fans of him off the field, but I don't care. That is ripped down the line. That's a foul ball. Count remains 3-2. Acuna. Luis Angel Acuna. This is Ronald Acuna's younger brother. Strikes out looking on a high fastball. Can't really blame him there for not swinging. I feel like Tim McCarver would say something like this, you know. Don't swing even if it's not a good pitch. It always, whenever it looks like a bad pitch to swing at, don't swing at it. Just take it even if it's a strike. That's my Tim McCarver impression there. McCarver, also another nice, good baseball man who passed away last year.
That's a ball.
I believe him and Pete Rose, they played at the same time. And if I'm correct, I think they were teammates with the Phillies. I'm not sure when Tim McCarver was on the Phillies. Let's see real quick. Played on the Phillies from 75 to 1980. Pete Rose got there in 1979, so they were teammates for a little while. They were teammates on the Phillies for 2 seasons.
Ball, no.
Soler, 1-0 count.
1-0.
A 1-0 to Soler. Raven Reimer, hey, how you doing? Good to see ya. Bottom of the 7th, 1-2 count. Scores 1-0 Mets. Very low scoring game, kind of like the Texas-Oakland game was. The 2-2 pitch from Quintana, that is fouled off down the line. Good, doing good, good to hear. I know Monday's not everybody's favorite day of the week. It surely is not my favorite day of the week.
Full count.
Count is full to Jorge Soler with Laureano on deck. I'm doing okay, very tired. Had school today. I had class this morning, or I did some homework this morning. Then I had class around 12 or 11 and 12 Central Time. And then went on the radio for a couple hours. Came home, and today was the last day that there's a little grocery store in the town I live in, and today was their last day serving ice cream before, serving ice cream and stuff. And so went up there, got myself a little brownie bite. Blizzard thing, kind of similar to a Dairy Queen Blizzard, but that's what I got. And then I came home from my walk, and I turned the PS5 on and decided, hey, you know what, I'm going to stream today, do some Mets and Braves. Even though the doubleheader's already been played, this game means absolutely nothing. So this game means nothing. I really wish the doubleheader was played at an earlier time, or not an earlier time, like a later time. I wish game 2 I wish game 1 was at 3, and game 2 was at 6, 7 o'clock. That way, I could come home and watch the game if I wanted to. But that's not the case. And congrats to both Braves and Mets fans. They both end up making the playoffs this year. Cubs were eliminated. Yeah, I know. Cubs and Cardinals were both eliminated, so I don't really have anybody to root for. Down 2-2 to Laureano. For me, I just like rooting for chaos to happen. There's a base hit in the left field. Speaking of chaos, the Braves are hoping to start some here in the 7th. It's 2-1, nobody out. And Quintana maybe D-O-N-E for the day. The Mets taking him out here in the middle of the 7th. They're going to bring in Reed Garrett. Had an ERA over 6. His in the regular season. But yeah, whenever my teams don't make the playoffs, I just kind of root for chaos to happen. I don't really root for a specific team. And also, I'm going to school to be a sports journalist or a broadcaster. I'm kind of hoping to be a broadcaster in real life and not just do video games, like video game baseball. So, the number one rule for broadcasting, if you do national TV, is you're not allowed. You cannot be biased towards one specific team. So trying to work on that a little bit, and I think, you know, my team's not making the playoffs right now. My teams are struggling right now. And so them not making the playoffs kind of helps me out a little bit with the not being biased thing. And I really try not to be biased when I do these live streams either. Like, I like to be neutral. Gio Urshela strikes out, one away.
Now batting, catcher.
One out here in the bottom of the 7th. And that will bring in Sean Murphy. Murphy hits it foul. The count's 0-1.
Ball one.
That is a grounder to short. A double play in the 7th inning comes to a close. Mets are keeping it a 1-0 game heading into the 8th inning. Sean Murphy hits one right to Lindor at short. Flips it to second for a nice 6-4-3 double play. We head to the 8th. Luke Jackson started off his career with the Rangers, I believe, then came over to Atlanta. I think he was on the Giants at the beginning of the year, and then him and Soler were traded back to the Atlanta Braves. Jose Iglesias hits one to center field, right to Michael Harris, and that's out number 1. Yes, there are 2 innings left. 2 innings left to go, unless if the Braves offense wakes up in the bottom of the 8th, then there will be an inning and a half left to go. Again, I'm not really rooting for anything except for chaos. That's all I want to see. All I want to see is chaos. If it's chaos I want, it's chaos I get. When is the next live stream? Let's see. Good question. When does the playoffs start? Whenever the playoffs start, that's when we will do our first game. And so tomorrow I'm going to do, or after this game, I'm going to do a poll on YouTube. And I'm going to try and do like a playoff series. I'll kind of explain it a little bit later. Base hit in a right center field. Another hit in this game for the Mets. They've been getting a lot of hits. The one thing they have not got a lot of, though, is runs, because you can see they only have 1 of them so far. They start tomorrow. I checked the dates, and the wild card games start tomorrow. So, all right, I'll be right back. All right, I'll kind of explain it when you return. Pete Alonso, big meat. Pete Alonso, 0 for 3. You know, something tells me he's got like big cock energy there in Atlanta, or there in New York. I'm serious. Like, I think him and, like, you do kind of, like, you ask any of the Mets players who's got the biggest wiener on that team, they'll probably say Pete Alonso. I don't know. He's got that energy to him. I don't know how to explain it. Here's the pitch to Alonso. That is hammered into left center field. And this one is gone. A 2-run shot for Pete Alonso in the 8th. And it's 3-0 Mets. Let's go. Did you miss anything? Yes, you did. Pete Alonso just did a massive 436-foot bomb to left center field. Those two people that left were probably Braves fans. All right, so Starlin Marte with a base hit. One out here in the 8th. Here's Bader. 2 for 3. The big meat energy from Pete Alonso continues. We were talking about how he's got like big meat energy. And he showed us that big meat energy with that home run of his. So the next stream we're going to do the playoff streams. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do like all 4 wildcard series. I talked about it earlier in the stream. How I might just do 2 wildcard series. Like I'll just do 1 American League, 1 National League wildcard series. And I'll tell you guys what, whoever wins this game will be the National League wildcard series that I follow. So it'll most likely be the Mets and Brewers. There's a grounder to Urshela. At third, that's out number 2. So I might do Mets and Padres, or not Mets and Padres, Mets and Brewers. That might be the wild card series that I do. And then so for the American League, I'm thinking we'll do Tigers and Astros. I don't know. I'll do a poll on YouTube tomorrow. I'll do 2 separate polls for the wild card series. And then whichever 2 wild card series, of course, has the most votes. Those are the wild card series that we will commentate. The 1-0 pitch from Dylan Lee just into the game. Ball 2.
Ball 3.
Ball 3 to Mr. Tyrone Taylor. Do you allow the moderator in the YouTube chat or no? No, I do not have moderators. Kind of a reason for that. I have friends who are streaming, who are also like really big streamers, and every time they have a moderator, there's drama. And so, because I don't want any drama in my chats, I do not want any moderators. No moderators, no drama. To me, moderators equal drama. So, yeah, I do not allow no moderators. There's a base hit in the right field. Here comes the throw in from Harris, and it's 4-0 Mets here in the 8th. Raul Acuña's little brother joining in on the hit parade. That is hit number 11 in this game for New York. And that is his second, so he's 2 for 4. And now bring in Luis Torrens. 0 for 3. Is it the last inning? No, it's the 8th inning. 8th inning. It has been the 8th inning for quite a while. Top of the 8th, 2 outs, 4-0 Mets. They got runners at first and second. There's a grounder to second. Ozzie Albies throw to first in time. What game do you play? I play MLB The Show 24. MLB The Show, we play Madden, College Football 25. Used to play Fortnite, but it was kind of dookie, so I don't really play it anymore. I used to play COD, but I was not... I used to play, like... What's it called? Warzone, I think it's called. And I was like really bad at it, so I don't play it. And I just didn't have fun with it. Like, if I don't have fun with a game, I do not play it. You have Madden 24? Cool, I have Madden 24, but I have Madden 25 also. Madden 25, college football, MLB The Show. I've tried doing a Madden play-by-play live stream, but it just was not, it wasn't working. I've announced football games before, but as you guys can tell, baseball is like my number one sport. I don't know what it is. I guess baseball games are easier to do than football games because, like, with football and basketball, you know, everything, they're timed. And then with baseball, it's like, you know, because they take a while, you know, it's kind of easier to commentate games. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, say, for example, there's nothing really going on in the game. Kind of like right now, as I say that, Orlando Arcia gets a base hit to lead off the 8th inning. But, you know, it's like whenever, like with baseball, it's like when there's not a lot going on, you know, you can kind of talk about other stuff. Whether it's, you know, stuff around the league, stuff in other sports. If a celebrity passes away, like for example, Pete Rose, today he passed away. Rest in peace. You know, Maggie Smith, the actress who played Maggie Smith, who played I don't know if you guys are into Harry Potter or not, but the actress who played Professor McGonagall, oh, that was so sad. I guess she passed away a couple days ago. That made me so sad because, like, she was such a sweet lady. I mean, who doesn't love Professor McGonagall? Another base hit for Michael Harris. Well, it's a shame we're not playing the Phillies in this game because Nick Castellanos would be up to that, and he'd probably hit a home run. But yeah, like Maggie Smith, she passed away a couple days ago. That made me really sad. Again, like, she was such a sweet lady, and then Professor McGonagall was also just such a cool character. Like, she, you know, she was just like this badass lady, you know, who was always, like, whenever Harry was in trouble, like, she would drop whatever she was doing to help her students out. She would help Harry out, any student out in any situation. Rest in peace, Maggie Smith. She was a badass lady.
1-1.
Counts 1-1 Ozzy Albies. And also rest in peace to Pete Rose, one of the more badass baseball players.
2-1.
Ozzy Albies, 2-1 count. Huascar Brazobin just in the game, having troubles finding the strike zone, it looks like. Albies fouls off a sinker, and it's 2-2. Here's a 2-2. Counts 3-2. So I'll make a deal with you guys. Whoever wins this game, I know it's late in the game and the Mets are up, but whoever wins this game, that will be the division series or the wild card series that we will commentate. So if the Mets win, we'll do Mets and Brewers. Braves win, we'll do Braves and Padres. And then with the American League, I'll probably just do a vote. Albies hits one in the center. Back goes Harrison Bader. He'll make the catch. And that is out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And a cutter outside, ball 1 to Ozuna. One and one to Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 3. Arcia is the runner at second, and Michael Harris is the runner at first.
No.
Outside, ball 2.
Ball, 1 strike.
Mets need a double play to get out of the inning. Braves, they're just looking to possibly score a run. They have not scored any runs in this game. As you can see, they got the big old goose egg next to the letter A there. Ozuna strikes out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So that will bring in Matt Olson. First pitch to him is a ball. Counts 1-0.
No. Ball 3.
Ball 3 to Matt Olson. Bottom of the 8th, first and third. 2 out for Atlanta. They trail the Mets by 4. 3-0 pitch.
Ball 4.
That would him up. This next at bat could really change the game here, as Jorge Soler is up next. Chases a fastball, count 0-1. Braves doing anything they can to try and, score a run here in the 8th. However, Huasco Brazobin has him right where he wants him. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch on its way. Bases loaded, 2 out. Connor fouled off, and it's 0-2.
Ball, that's down.
Umpire calls ball 1. One, 2.
2-2.
That's up high, ball 2. The Oscar having troubles finding the strike zone again after being 0-2.
Full count.
And he's got the count full again with Laureano on deck. Laureano already with 2 singles in this game. The 3-2, that's up the middle, base hit. 1 run is in, here comes a second. And the Braves are on the board, it's 4-2. 2-run single by Jorge Soler. The Braves are on the board. And now bring in Adam Ottavino comes in relief. Whit Merrifield comes in to pinch run with Ramon Laureano on deck. Or up to the plate, I guess I should say. Soler fouled off, counts 0-1. Strike 2 to Laureano. First and third, or first and second. 2 outs.
No.
Sinker low, ball 1.
2 strikes. Ball, that's down.
Ball 2. Eating some cheese potato soup.
Ball.
Very good.
Full count.
Since the bowl is still warm, I'll probably eat it after my stream. Struck him out and the inning's over. End of 8 here in Atlanta. Braves cut the lead in half to 4-2. Francisco Lindor leads off, top of the order, due up for the New York Mets here in the 9th inning.
go.
0-2 to Lindor, 0 for 4. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts in this game. That's a grounder to Albies at second. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Iglesias.
There's a strike 0-1 to Iglesias.
One, two.
Counts 1-2 to Iglesias. Dylan Lee still going on the mound. In the center field, Iglesias has himself a base hit. Hold up, what'd you say? Hold on.
Ball one.
I have a feeling that the Mets are going to walk it off, fingers crossed. We're in Atlanta. You mean the Braves will walk it off? Because this is an away game for the Mets.
Yeehaw!
Strike 1 to Brandon Nimmo. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the stream, best on the videos. Best way to show your support. Subscribe if you're new here and if you enjoy the content. We are so close to 400 subscribers. We're actually 20 away from 400. And we're also 500 away, or 120 away from 500. So if your subscribe button is red, like the brim on that Braves player's hat, that means you're not subscribed. So turn your sub button on, hit the bell icon to be notified whenever we make new videos and new live streams.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And, yeah. So I think Miss Braven is rooting for the Mets. Pete Alonso homered in his last at bat. Might as well take you back. Thank you for the subscription, or thank you for subscribing, Braven. I appreciate you. But take you back to where was it? There it is. Home run from the 8th inning, and it was an absolute blast of a home run. Funny, I was talking about how he has like big meat energy. That's why they call him Big Meat Pete. And he is showing that big meat power with a big meat home run that would give the Mets a 4-0 lead. Or a 3-0 lead. Then they scored another RBI, making it 4-0, and then the Braves cut it in half to 4-2. And Matt Olson steps on the bag, covers for the out, and we're going to the bottom of the ninth. Braves have the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up. Gio Urshela, Sean Murphy, and Orlando Arcia to face Edwin Diaz. Edwin Diaz coming out to get the save.
Edwin.
1-0.
Last chance for the Mets, or for the Braves, to try and keep things going. Mets 3 outs away from winning this game. Urshela starts it off with a single up the middle. Leadoff single for Urshela. And now bring in Sean Murphy. who has done nothing in this game with the bat. 0 for 3. He hit into a force out, flew out to right, and he hit into a double play. Here's a 1-0. Ball 2, Edwin Diaz having trouble finding the strike zone early. The 2-0. That is hit foul. It counts 2-1. So if Ronald Acuna, was playing in this game, do you guys think the Braves would have a better chance at winning? How much do you guys think that would increase the Braves' chance at winning? What do you guys think? I don't know, but what I do know is Edwin Diaz just could not find the strike zone there. And it is ball 4, first and second, nobody out for Orlando Arcia. Arcia, Michael Harris on deck, and then Ozzie Albies. That's ball 1. Counts 1-1 from Edwin Diaz. Here's the pitch on its way. Strike 2. Edwin Diaz trying to get his groove back. Here's the 1-2 to Arcia. That's outside, a bit up high. Counts 2-2. Here is the pitch on its way. Count's full. Count is full to Harris. Harris on deck. Full count to Arcia. Braves have the bases loaded again. With Michael Harris coming up, he is already 2 for 4. That is down the right field line, and it will go foul. Mets have left 10 guys on base today. Braves, meanwhile, have left 8 guys on base. That is into right field. Back is Taylor. This should have a runner tag up. And it's a 4-3 game. And the Braves trail by 1. It's 4-3. Mets still on top. Here's Ozzie Albies. Thought that was going to go out for a second. That's why my voice got a little excited there. Like I said before, I'm not rooting for anybody in this game. Even if it looks like or it sounds like I'm rooting for the Braves, I'm not. I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm just rooting for chaos. This could be a very interesting, end to this game. 2-0 pitch to Albies, fouls off a fastball. And the count's 2-1. Albies 0 for 3, walked, I believe, his first time up. 2-1. Down the left field line. Is it going to stay fair? It does not, and it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 to Albies. Keeping the at-bat going. Fouls off the fastball, and it's 2-2. Man. The 2-2 from Diaz. Fouls off once more. Struck him out, and Edwin Diaz wins the battle. Strikes him out on a fastball or on a slider, a bit outside. And just like that, the Braves are down to their final out. Phil Maton comes in. And he will face Marcell Ozuna 0 for 4. Let's first pitch go by, strike 1. Strike 2, and the Braves are down to their final strike. Down to their final out. Here's the pitch from Phil. Fouls it off, and the count remains 0-2. Ozuna, grounder to Lindor, flips to second, and just like that, the ball game is over, and the Mets win it here in Atlanta. 4-3, the final score. And just like that, we are headed for Milwaukee for our National League Wild Card Series. We'll watch the Mets take on the Atlanta Braves, the Milwaukee Brewers, sorry. They will take on the Brewers. And looks like today the Mets get the job done, 4-3. Victory over the Braves. The Braves tried to come back in the 9th inning, however, it just was not enough. And that is going to do for today's stream. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like. Best way to show your support. Subscribe if you're new and if you enjoy the content. LFGM. Let's go Mets. 4-3 final score. Jose Quintana with the win. Grant Holmes ends up with the loss. Very unfortunate there, but solid game. And we got our National League Wild Card Series in the bag pretty much. Whoever was going to win this game was going to be the Wild Card Series I was going to do, so for the National League. So we're doing the Brewers and the Mets. So stay tuned for that. And just like that, I will see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Good night from Atlanta. Mets win 4-3.